Hi, my name is Daniel. Today we have a 60-minute class. It's an all-level Vinyasa flow. Thank you for joining me. Let's go ahead and get started seated. We also have Oliver and Coney with us today, so they might make an appearance. Now, once you're in your comfortable seat, bring your hands to your chest, palms facing, prayer pose. I'm going to count through some inhales and exhales. And when you inhale, I want you to inhale all the way, fill up your lungs fully. And when you exhale, exhale everything out, exhale deeply. Inhale 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold. Exhale 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold. Inhale 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold. Exhale 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold. Inhale 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax your breathing. You can open your eyes if they were closed. Let's move down onto our backs. Once you're on your back, hug both legs into your chest. And rock slowly from side to side. We're just beginning to loosen up the lower back. Okay, come back to center. Hug your right leg in, extend your left foot forward, left heel on the ground, left toes facing towards the ceiling. Pull that right leg in gently. Stretch that left leg away from your body. Okay, let's switch that. So hug your left leg in, extend your right leg out, right heel to the floor, right toes facing the ceiling. Gently hug that left leg in. Okay, let's switch again. Hug that right leg in, extend your left leg out, left heel on the floor, left toes face the ceiling. Gently hug your right leg in, extending your left leg out. Now this time, bring your left foot in, place the bottom of your left foot on the floor. Take the outside of your right ankle, place it to the top of your left knee. And now here you have a couple choices. You can stay here for a little bit more, extend your right hand through, grab the back of your thigh. Leg can either stay on the ground, you can bring it up. Another option, you can grab all the way over the shin. So either way, you can keep your foot on the ground or in the air. But you want to start to move your right thigh away from your hip as you're drawing your left leg back into your body. Make sure you're flexing both feet. Okay, let's release that. Let's go to the other side. So hug both legs in. Extend your right leg forward. Right heel on the ground, right toes towards the ceiling. Gently pull that left leg in. Now place the bottom of your right foot on the floor, bend your knee. You're going to place the outside of your left ankle to the top of your right knee. You have the same options here. Try to do the same on this side as you did on the other side. We want to be moving your left thigh away from your left hip, drawing your right thigh in toward your chest. Make sure you're flexing both feet. We're just gently opening the hips here. Okay. Release that right foot back down to the floor. Hug both knees into your chest. Say hi to Oliver. And when you're ready, let's rock back and forth a couple times to sit up. After about 3 or 4 times, okay, so now you're seated at the front of your mat. I'm just going to go ahead and turn towards the camera, but you can stay seated at the front of your mat. Now, from here, we're going to do a couple wrist exercises before we jump into any poses. So to start, extend both arms forward, make a fist, bend at your elbows, draw your arms in towards your rib cage. So you want to try and make contact. Now we're going to move our wrists, but we don't want to move our forearms. We want to try and isolate that movement to our wrists. So make sure you're hugging in. And let's go ahead and move. So try and move just at the wrist. So let's go in, down, out, and up. In, down, out, and up. In, down, out, and up. Now let's switch directions. Out, down, in, and up. Out, down, in, and up. Out, down, in, and up. You can go ahead and stop that. Okay, now take your hands, place them together, and start rolling the backs of your wrists together. You can do this in front of your face. You can lower your arms a little bit. You can raise them up. But just try and get a little bit of movement in there. Okay, let's switch directions. Okay, bring them back together. Now let's move into tabletop, do a couple more wrist exercises. So for tabletop, hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. So I want you to actually take your hands Fingers are actually going to face the long edge of your mat. So if you turn them out, your wrists are still under your shoulders. But now we're going to move from here. You're going to make a fist with your right hand, place it on the ground. Make a fist with your left hand, place it on the ground. Now, next move, back of your right hand comes to the floor, back of your left hand comes to the floor. So we're going to repeat that a couple times. So from there, go right fist, right palm, left palm. Right fist, back of the right hand, back of the left hand. Do that 2 more times. Fist, fist, palm, palm. Fist, fist, back of the hand, fist, fist, palm, palm. 1 more time. Fist, fist, back of the hand, fist, fist, palm, palm. Okay, we've warmed up our wrists a little bit. Let's bring them back to normal tabletop position. Fingers face forward. Now let's do a couple cat-cows here. So press down through the palms of your hands, through the tops of your feet. And let's inhale as we drop our navel, lift our chest. And exhale as we lift our stomach, drop our head, keep pressing down through those arms. And inhale, arch your back, drop your navel, chest up, look up. And exhale, round your back, just like a cat. Head comes full, bottom last. Let's do 3 more of those. Inhale. And exhale. 2 more. Inhale, arch your back. Exhale, round your back. 1 more. Inhale, arch your back. Keep pressing down through those palms. Exhale, arch your back. Round your back in the cow. And let's come back to neutral position. Okay, from here, now we're going to do a couple of arm and leg lifts. So you're going to try and maintain a neutral spine in this. You can notice that I'm not curved or I'm not rounded. I'm trying to maintain a neutral spine. So start by extending your right hand forward, left leg back, left toes pointed towards the ground. Switch that up. Drop your left knee, right hand, left arm forward, right leg back, right toes towards the ground. Drop your left palm, right knee, switch it up. Right hand forward, left leg back. Drop your right hand, left knee. Left arm forward, right leg back. Drop your left palm, right knee. We're going to add on to that a little bit. Right hand forward, left leg back, and exhale, crunch together. Round your back a little bit. Extend, arch your back, and come down, other side. Left hand forward, neutral back. As you bring them together, round your back, exhale. Inhale, arm forward, leg back, arch your back. Exhale those down, 1 more each side. Inhale, right arm forward, left leg back. Exhale, come together. Inhale, right arm forward, left arm up. Left leg up, And exhale those down. Inhale, left arm forward, right leg back, neutral spine. Exhale, bring that elbow and knee together, round that back. Inhale, arch your back, left arm forward, right leg back. Try and keep those toes pointed towards the ground. And exhale down. Okay, great. So now let's push back into a downward facing dog. Lift those hips up. And look forward. And just gently walk forward to the top of your mat. And from here, you're in forward fold. Let's roll up slightly, one vertebrae at a time. Head is the last thing to come up. Go ahead and shrug your shoulders up and back a couple times. And round them forward a couple times. Okay, we're going to start on some sun salutations. So let's do sun salutation A 3 or 4 times. So inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward, arms down. Inhale, halfway lift, arms to the shins. Exhale, place your hands down, step back first, drop your knees down, come forward, all the way to the ground. Flip the tops of your feet to the ground, inhale up, baby cobra. Exhale down. Inhale, come to tabletop, push back in a downward facing dog. Take a couple breaths here. Now's a good time to check in with your form. Make sure those arms are still shoulder width distance. Feet are hips width distance. Heels are behind the center toes. Check out your wrists. Make sure they're lined up parallel with the short edge of your mat. They can be slightly turned out if needed. Draw those hips up and back. And look forward. On your next exhale, walk up to the top of your mat. And lift up halfway, hands to the shins. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms out and up. Come up, look up. Hands to the center and down to the side. Okay, we'll do that again, but we'll add on a little bit to it. Feel free to drop your knees, but this time we're going to keep our knees up. So inhale, look up. Exhale, fold forward, arms down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, arms to the shins. Exhale, hands down, step back, keep your knees up this time. Move your torso forward towards the top of your toes and come down all the way to the ground. Inhale up, baby cobra. And exhale, back down. Inhale up through tabletop. And back to downward facing dog. Again, make sure you're pressing down through all 4 corners of your hands and pressing back through the heels of your feet. You want to lift your torso up and away. Try and draw your chest toward your thighs. Lift those forearms up away from the ground. Now look forward on your next exhale. Gently walk forward into halfway lift. Arms at the shins. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms up, look up. And exhale, hands to your chest and to your side, mountain pose. We're going to do that 2 more times. We're going to bring it up to breath this time. We're going to go through chaturanga. You can come all the way down if you want to. We're going to walk through chaturanga through up dog. Feel free to modify to baby cobra. Okay, let's go. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back down through chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Still going to stay here for a couple breaths. Good time to check in. Make sure you're pressing down through all 4 corners of your hands, pressing back through your heels. Heels are lined up through behind your second toes. Spin those inner thighs in and back. Hug those triceps in, press those biceps out. And look forward. On your next exhale, step up into halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms out and up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, arms to the center and down to your side. 1 more time. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back into Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Again, stay here for a couple breaths. Check in, make sure your wrist creases are lined up with the short edge of your mat, or they can be slightly turned down. Make sure those heels are behind your second toes. Spin those inner arches down. Spin those thighs in and back. Hug those triceps in, press those biceps out. Lift your torso up and away. Lift those hips towards the ceiling. Inhale, gaze forward, step up into halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms out and up, look up, chest up. Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, arms forward and to your side, mountain pose. Okay, great job. We're warmed up now. We're going to move into some standing poses. So stay at the top of your mat. Let's start in Tadasana. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step your left foot back. Leave your right foot forward. We're in low lunge here. So from here, we're going to drop our left foot down, walk our right foot over slightly, come up into Warrior Two. Inhale, reverse warrior. And exhale, arms all the way down. Come back into your low lunge. Step that right foot back. Shift forward, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Look forward, step up. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, arms out and up, look up. Exhale, hands down and to the sides. Let's do that other side now. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step your right foot back this time into low lunge. Once you're here, drop your right foot. Wiggle that left foot over slightly. You're looking for heel to arch alignment. Come up into Warrior Two. From here, let's reverse our warrior. Keep that front foot bent. Exhale, cycle it forward, both arms down. Lift that back heel up. Step that left foot back, come forward. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Okay, look forward. Let's walk or step up. Halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms out and up. Exhale, arms to the center of your chest and down to the side. Okay, now from here, let's move to a wide-legged stance. You want your legs about one leg's distance apart. If you open your arms up, your wrists will be on top of your ankles, about in the same line. Make sure your feet are parallel, your heels are still behind your center toes, arms out to the side. Take an inhale and exhale. Bring your arms to the center. Inhale, look up. Exhale, fold forward at those hip creases. And now you can place your arms down. Looking for chaturanga arms, so they may be forward, you may be back. But try and keep a bend in those elbows. Keep hugging those legs in towards each other. Make sure you're breathing. Try and move a little bit more weight into the toes rather than the heels. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold a little bit more. Okay, inhale, arms below the shoulders, come up halfway. Exhale, arms to your waist, come back up all the way. Okay, from here, we're going to move back into Warrior Two. So, take your left foot, rotate it from within the hip socket so that your left toes are facing forward. Bend that left knee. Right toes will come in slightly. Looking for that heel to arch alignment again. Arms out to a T. Your shoulders are still facing the side of your mat. You don't want them facing forward, so make sure they're facing towards the side of your mat. Extend out through those fingertips. Inhale here, look over your left fingers. Exhale. Inhale, arms up, straighten that left leg. Exhale, back to Warrior Two. Inhale, arms up again, straighten that left leg. Exhale, Warrior Two. Inhale, arms up, straighten that left leg. Exhale into Warrior Two. Inhale into Reverse Warrior. Stay here for a couple breaths. Again, make sure you still have a bend in that front knee. Knee is tracking over that left ankle. Inhale. Exhale, let's cycle all the way down to the ground. Lift that right heel up. Step that left foot back. Go into your chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Feel free to skip those. Go right to downward facing dog if you need a break or you just want to skip them today, that's fine. Again, this is all levels, so feel free to modify at your leisure. Okay, let's look forward. And inhale, step up, walk up to halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms out, up, look up. Exhale, hands down and to your sides. Okay, let's go back into wide-legged fold. Arms to the sides. Just for measure, ankles are under your wrists. Make sure those feet are parallel. Ankles are behind your second toes. Bring your arms towards the center. Inhale, look up. Exhale, fold forward. This time, take your first two fingers of each hand, wrap them around your big toes. Thumbs underneath. And from here, again, try and shift more of the weight into your toes. You'll feel them pressing down on your fingers. Isometrically squeeze your legs in towards each other. You'll feel them activate more. Take an inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold. One more inhale, lengthen. And exhale, fold. Inhale, release your fingers. Under your chest, come up halfway. Exhale, hands to your waist, all the way up. Okay, let's go to Warrior Two on the other side. So, from here, rotate that right leg from within the hip socket. Point those right toes forward. Bend that right knee over your right ankle. Shift your left toes forward slightly. You're still looking for that heel to arch alignment, front heel to back arch. Extend your arms out to a T, shoulders facing the long edge of your mat still. Go ahead and look over your right fingers. Now inhale, arms up, straighten that right leg. Exhale, Warrior Two. Inhale, arms up, right leg straightens. Exhale, Warrior Two. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, Warrior Two. Inhale, let's reverse our warrior. Keep that right leg bent. Right knee over right ankle. Take an inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale, arms come all the way up and forward. Shift that right leg back. Come to your chaturanga. You can skip this if you want. Upward facing dog. And just meet me in downward facing dog. Again, if you ever need to rest, you can come down to child's pose. In fact, let's have everyone come to child's pose. Drop your knees down, flip the tops of your feet to the ground. Knees can either be together, they can be at the widths of your mat. Just try and keep your back toes together. Forehead to the floor. Arms can be either forward, or if your knees are together, they can be down at your sides. Child's pose is always a good time to reconnect to your breath. We're going to keep moving after this, so take advantage of this. Okay, push yourself back up. Flip around to face the front of your mat if you're not already. Come into tabletop just for a second. And lift your hips up into downward facing dog. Okay, from here, let's lift our right leg up. Exhale, bring it forward. Wiggle the right leg to the left slightly. Drop your left toes down. Come up into warrior two again. Now from here, we're going to move into side angle. So first, let's inhale, reverse back. Exhale, extend your torso forward. Arm drops down either to the inside or the outside of that front foot. Left hand rises towards the ceiling. If you can, try and rotate that left palm to face the front edge of your mat. Right leg stays bent. Make sure your right knee is tracking over your right ankle. It's not going too far forward. Keep breathing. Okay, inhale back up into warrior two. And exhale, arms come forward and down. Step back, vinyasa if you'd like. If not, skip it. Inhale into upward facing dog. Exhale into downward facing dog. Now lift your left leg up. And exhale, bring that left leg forward. Place it down to the ground. Walk it over to the right slightly. Drop your right foot down. Come up into warrior two. All right, you know where we're going this time. We're moving into side angle. So let's start by inhaling, reversing your warrior. And exhale, shift that torso forward. Left hand can drop either to the inside or outside of that front foot. Right arm goes up. You can rotate that right wrist forward. Make sure that left knee is tracking over your left ankle. It's not going too far forward. Keep pressing back through the right foot. Press down through that left heel. Make sure you're breathing. Now on your next inhale, let's come back up into warrior two. And exhale, arms come forward and down. Left foot comes back to meet your right foot. Shift forward, come down, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift that right leg back up again. Exhale, bring it forward, step through. Shift your right foot over slightly. Drop that left foot down. Heel to arch. Come up into warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Now this time straighten your front leg. Stay here for a couple breaths. Rebend that right leg. And exhale. Arms come forward. Send that right foot back. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift that left leg up. Exhale, bring it forward. Step it between your hands. Slide your left foot over slightly. Drop that right foot back. Inhale up into warrior two. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale back into reverse warrior. Now straighten that right foot. Take a couple breaths here. And exhale, bend that left foot. Send those arms down and forward. Left foot comes back. Vinyasa forward. Upward facing dog. And downward facing dog. Okay, next sequence, we're going to move into triangle. So let's lift that right leg up. Exhale, right leg forward. Step it over slightly to the left. Heel to arch, drop that left foot back. Come up into warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, straighten that leg. Inhale. Exhale, keep that leg straight. Send the torso forward. Shift those hips back. And drop down into triangle. This right hand can either be towards the inside of your leg or the outside of your leg. You can maintain a slight bend in that front leg if you need to. Make sure you're pressing down through the ball of the big toe, the front foot. Press down through the outer edge of that back foot, the left foot. Left arm is straight up towards the ceiling. Extend your torso through all sides. Make sure you're softening those shoulders away from your ears. Okay, inhale, come back up. Bend that right knee. Exhale, spiral those arms forward. Send that right foot back. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Okay, next side, we're going to do triangle on the other side. So lift that left leg up. Exhale, bring that left leg forward. Left toes move towards the right. Drop that right foot back. Heel to arch alignment. Warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, straighten that front leg. Inhale, shift forward as those hips shift back. Drop your left arm either to the inside or the outside of that front foot. Right arm comes straight up. See if you can rotate those right fingers forward so that your palm faces the short edge. That'll help externally rotate that top arm. Make sure you're pressing down through the ball of that left toe. Press back through the outer edge of your right foot. Extend through all sides of your torso. And soften those shoulders away from your ears. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, back up. Bend that front knee into warrior two. Exhale, spiral those arms down. Lift that back leg. Left leg meets the back leg. And go through your vinyasa unless you want to skip it. Just meet us in down dog. Okay, from down dog, let's come to child pose again. Short rest. Again, your knees can either be together, they can be to the sides of your mat. Try and keep the big toes together. Hands can be either forward, they can be down to your sides, give them a little break. Okay, inhale up, come to tabletop, curl those toes under, downward facing dog. Okay, lift that right leg up. Now, exhale, bring that right leg forward. This time, drop the back left foot and come up into warrior one. Shoulders are facing forward, arms up. Now here we're looking for heel to heel alignment or wider. If you need to, step that right foot out a little bit more, give you a little bit more balance. Bring your arms down towards the center of your chest. And now we're going to rotate to the right. Try and rotate from the top of your navel up. So inhale, exhale, rotate to the right. Inhale, exhale, rotate a little more. Extend the arms out. Inhale, arms back up. And exhale, arms forward and down. Step your right foot back to meet your left foot. Go through your Vinyasa. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Okay, let's move to the other side. So lift that left leg up. Exhale, left foot forward. Keep that left foot on its side. Drop that right foot down. And come up into warrior two, facing forward. Again, if you feel a little off balance, you can move that left foot out a little bit. You're looking for a heel to heel alignment or slightly wider. Arms up, inhale. Exhale, bring those arms down toward the center of your chest. Now again, we're going to rotate, try and rotate from the navel up. Inhale. Exhale, rotate to your left. Inhale. Exhale, rotate a little more. Extend those arms out. Inhale, arms back up. Exhale, arms forward and down. Lift that back heel. Left leg meets the right leg. Inhale, forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Okay, now from here, lift that right leg back up. Exhale it forward. Drop that left knee down. And inhale, raise those arms up into Anjaneyasana. Inhale those arms forward and down. Lift that back leg back up. Right leg meets the back one. Come forward and down. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Do the other side. Inhale, lift that left leg up. Exhale, left foot forward. Right knee down. Arms up. Anjaneyasana. Inhale those arms forward. Lift that right knee up. Send that left foot back. Chaturanga, Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Okay, from here we're going to start from the other side first that you can see. So actually lift your left leg up. And exhale it forward. Coming into warrior two, so shift that left foot over slightly. Drop your right foot down, looking for heel to arch. Come back up. Okay, so stay in your warrior two for a second. Actually, come up into mountain pose while I demo for a second. So we're going to move into half moon from here. So you're going to be in a warrior two. Have left leg forward this time, arms out. We're going to inhale, reverse warrior. And exhale, come into half moon. Left arm goes outside your left foot. Raise that right leg back up. Right arm to the top. Hand can be either on the ground or floating. Pressing that right foot towards the back wall. And trying to open that right shoulder. Rotate that back. Then we're going to bend our left knee. Come back into warrior two. And then we'll do the other side. Okay. Your turn. Good luck. So, from here, let's start back at the top of your mat. And inhale up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands down. Step your right foot back in a low lunge. Now drop your right foot down. Wiggle your left leg over slightly so you have heel to arch. And lift up into warrior two. Okay, here we go. Inhale back into reverse warrior. Exhale forward, left arm to the outside of your left foot. Push up over that right foot. Extend that right foot back. Toes should be pointing directly towards the long edge of your mat. You can lift that left hand off the ground if you can. Right arm up towards the ceiling. Press that right foot back. Inhale. Exhale, bend that front knee slightly. Drop your right leg back. Come back into warrior two. Inhale into reverse warrior. Exhale, arms come forward and down. Step that left foot back. Vinyasa. Upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Okay, other side. So let's lift that right leg up. Exhale, right leg comes forward. Wiggle it to the left slightly. Drop the left foot down. Come into warrior two. Inhale into reverse warrior. Exhale forward. Right arm comes outside of the right foot. Press off that back foot. Raise it into the air. Pressing that left foot back. Pressing down through all four corners of that right foot. Right arm is either on the ground or slightly above. Left arm to the ceiling. Try and rotate that left palm forward to externally rotate that arm. And when you're ready, bend that front knee. Drop your left leg back. Come back into warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, arms come down. Right leg comes back. Vinyasa. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Okay, come back into child's pose. Drop your knees down. Tailbone towards your heels. Forehead to the floor. Arms can either be forward or down to your sides. Okay, go ahead and lift up. Now shift your legs out in front of you. You still want your feet either hips width distance or the toes can be together, ankles slightly apart. Your hands are to your side, or the sides of your hips, palms pressing down flat. Try and keep your arms straight without hyperextending them too much. Now inhale. Exhale, press down through your palms, press your heels down, spin your inner thighs down. Staff pose, Dandasana. Okay, exhale, release that. Now, bring your right leg into your body. Place your right foot outside your left knee. Try and have the whole area of the bottom of your right foot onto the ground. Lift your right arm up, place it behind you, left arm up, and twist gently to your right. Try not to use the leverage of your right arm too much, more than just balance. Press down through the big toe of your right foot. Left foot is flexed, toes to the ceiling. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold. Okay, inhale, face forward. You can release that right leg forward. We're going to switch to the other side. So bend that left knee. Place the sole of your left foot on the outside of your right knee. Again, try and get the whole bottom of your left foot to the ground. Left arm up. Comes behind you for balance. Right arm up. Now you're going to twist to the left. Right elbow outside your left knee. Again, try and use your back hand only for balance. You want the twist to start at the abdomen. Press down through the ball of that left toe. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to twist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist a little bit more. Okay, inhale, face forward. And exhale, release that left leg forward also. Okay, we're going to move into bound angle. So place the bottoms of your feet together. Knees are bent out to the side. Sit up straight. Hands can be either in prayer pose, it can be on your knees, it can be grabbing your ankles. Again, just try and sit up straight. Now you can stay here, or if you want, we'll fold forward. Inhale. Exhale, keep a long spine. Extend through the crown of your head. Fold forward at those hip creases. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. You can use your elbows to push those thighs down on either side. Again, it's fine to just stay upright. Okay, on your next inhale, release and come up straight. Exhale, you're going to extend your legs forward. Keep your knees bent. You may need to shift forward slightly. We're going to roll down onto our backs now. So arms forward, roll down. Try and roll down one vertebrae at a time. Challenge yourself to see how slow you can go. Just take your time. Okay, once you're down on your back, you're going to keep your knees bent. This time, lift your feet up. What about a 90-degree angle? Actually, place the bottoms of your feet back down on the ground. You're going to shift your hips to the right slightly, maybe 3 inches. Then bring your legs up 90 degrees. Feet are flexed. And set them down to the left side. This right hip is going to come up, that's fine. Go ahead and extend your right arm out, left arm out into a T. Now you can either look straight, or if you can, try and turn to look over your right arm. Okay, let's move to the other side. So bring those knees back up, drop the heels down. Hips are back towards the center, wiggle them out slightly. Lift your hips up, bring them to the left about 3 inches. Heels up, feet are flexed, knees are bent, and drop them to the right side this time. Arms to the sides. Still, you can either look straight up, or if you can, look towards the left arm. Make sure your knees are up at least hips width or higher. You can usually tell by bending your right arm, see if you can touch your knees. Okay, inhale those legs back to center. Shift your hips back to the center. And now bring your legs into your chest. Wrap your arms around your shins into Apanasana. You can shift left and right slightly. Stay here, or if you want, extend those legs out. Grab the outside of either your shins or the outside of your feet. Try and keep your lower back on the ground in Happy Baby. You can shift slightly to the left and to the right. Okay, come back to the center. Hug those knees into your chest. One last time. And exhale those legs forward and down. Arms to the side. Let your feet spread out to the side. Palms up. And stay in Shavasana. Eyes closed. Try and slow your breathing. Begin to bring awareness back into your body. Move your fingers and your toes. Shift over to your right side. And use your left arm to push yourself up. Try and keep your eyes closed as you come to the center of your mat. Arms to the center. Prayer pose. Thank you for joining me in this practice today. My name is Daniel. Namaste.